What's up, everyone? In this video, we're going to cover every Starbucks Odyssey stamp that's been released to date, which will help you better navigate the ecosystem as you're collecting and help you be more prepared for the benefits that come with these NFTs. Quick things to keep in mind as I'm going through this. There are two types of stamps that you'll hear me reference. The first is a journey stamp that can be earned through completing different activities, and the other is a paid stamp that Starbucks will release in a drop and you can buy directly from them. The other is going to be Odyssey points. So you hear me reference Odyssey points. Every stamp has a different amount of Odyssey points associated with them. High level, more Odyssey points means access to more benefits. And I can go through the game mechanics in a separate video. Alright, so let's start with the OG holiday cheer. Here's the quick stats, and then I'll jump more into it. So Holiday Cheer was the first ever Starbucks Odyssey NFT, which makes it super collectible already. It was the only NFT from 2022. It was a journey that had different activities associated with it. Something to note is you'll see the collection size shows as 5,000. However, only 579 were actually completed. The rest of the supply will be burned, but that makes this super limited, and that's why these sell for the $1,000 premium price tag. So now we'll move to the second stamp, which was the first journey of 2023, Coffee Heritage. Alright, so Coffee Heritage is a 2023 journey, which means it's open now through the end of the year to be completed. You'll see the supply on Coffee Heritage shows as 35,000, but it's important to note that the first 5,000 completed were actually edition 1. We're now on edition 2. You'll see the difference in the art has slightly changed in the border, and also the traits will show you if it's edition 1 or 2, just for collecting purposes. Alright, so let's jump to stamp number 3, the second journey of 2023, which is also now open to be completed, Bean to Cup. So similar to Coffee Heritage, the first edition of Bean to Cup is out of 5,000. This one is actually, I think, the easiest one to complete. So if I was brand new to Odyssey, I would jump right into Bean to Cup. You can actually complete the whole thing in one day. Still about 1,000 left of the first edition of this one. So again, if I was brand new, I would jump right into this one to get it completed. So let's jump into the fourth Starbucks Odyssey stamp ever, which is the third journey of 2023, Doing Good. Alright, so Doing Good is probably the most difficult journey to complete so far, just because it has multiple purchase components associated with it. This was the first edition of 35,000 that was released. Just like the other journeys, the serial numbers start at the top and work their way backwards. So we've covered 4 stamps, which have all been journey stamps so far. Let's get into the 5th stamp, which is the first paid drop of Starbucks Odyssey, the Siren collection. So the Siren collection is the first generative art drop that Starbucks has done, meaning these actually have specific traits and they're all one-of-one unique combinations, which makes them super collectible. There was only 2,000 released. The drop sold out in 15 minutes. It actually crashed the website when it went live. There was so much demand for this, and these trade at a 4x premium for what they minted for. So something important to note about this drop is each stamp you own has 1,500 Odyssey points associated with it. Compare that to a journey stamp where you can earn up to 500. Remember what I said earlier, more Odyssey points equals more access to benefits. So stamp number 6, Signature Showdown. So Signature Showdown was the first sprint journey that Odyssey has released so far, which is actually closed already. You can't complete this one anymore. You could only buy it on secondary. It was done during March Madness, where we voted in a bracket style of different coffees at Starbucks. Caramel Macchiato won, if you were curious. This was a really fun one. I could see this one coming back next year. Alright, so stamp number 7, the second paid drop of Starbucks, the First Store collection. So First Store was the second paid drop. It was a collection of up to 5,000. By the end of the mint window, about 4,600 sold, and the rest were burned. You can buy these on secondary. They also carry 1,500 Odyssey points, just like the Siren. If you look at the price, right now they're sitting just above $100. So in terms of value, these are actually, in my opinion, the best value if you are looking to collect Odyssey points. All right, so let's get into stamp number 8, which was the first airdrop and the first artist collab we've seen in Odyssey so far. Alright, so the airdrop stamp was done in collab with artist Jade Purple Brown, who Starbucks has worked with before. To earn this one, you would have had to hold at least one limited edition stamp, and you would have had to complete at least 2 journeys. There was only about 2,300 that were actually airdropped, so this stamp is pretty limited if you think about the rest of the ecosystem. But this was a really great example of collectors being rewarded for being involved in the program. This brings us to stamp number 9, and actually the last stamp available to date, the Odyssey Avatar Collection. So the Odyssey Avatar Collection was the first open edition that Starbucks Odyssey has released. Everyone in beta could purchase up to 3. The mint actually just closed a few days ago, and about 7,000 were minted. Within this collection, there's 3 different stamps you could get that represent the existing avatars in the program: the bear, the tiger, and the hummingbird. Very fun collection. It was only $25 to mint each one, and they have 250 Odyssey points associated with each one. So this was a way to add a lower cost stamp that could still give you some Odyssey points to level up in the program. That covers all 9 stamps in the existing Odyssey ecosystem. As a bonus, the 10th stamp is actually coming through a journey that just opened recently, the World of Coffee journey. It'll be open through August, and that's how you're going to get the 4th avatar, which is the Komodo dragon. If you watch this and you haven't joined Odyssey yet, make sure to join. I'll add the link below. If you're a Starbucks fan, you should be in this program. Just as a quick disclaimer, I am on the Odyssey community team, but everything I'm saying is just my words, nothing official from Starbucks. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if any feedback or questions below. I look forward to bringing more Odyssey content in the future.